Hello everyone and welcome back. Tone here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Approaching Infinity. This is a new sci-fi space roguelike that just hit Steam on early access a few days ago. So it seemed like a good time to take a look. This is going to be a blind playthrough, so I don't really have any knowledge of the game outside of what is on the Steam page, and the trailer, and the screenshots there. And with that in mind, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Steam page. The overall game description from the developer is a sci-fi, turn-based, tile-based, traditional roguelike of incredible scope, accessible to new players, challenging to experienced roguelikers. Explore an infinite procedural open-world universe full of unique environments as you lead your ship and crew to victory or death. Okay, mostly death. And the About the Game section notes, take command of your ship and crew as you explore space, planets, caves, shipwrecks, temples, and other dangerous locations. Find, buy, and sell commodities, equipment, and mysterious artifacts. Defend yourself against aggressive space pirates and hungry planetary denizens. Complete quests for profit, or to change the very power structure of the galaxy. So right off the bat, this is a science fiction space roguelike. I gotta tell you, roguelike players, there is a big hunger for science fiction based games. There's a big lack of them. People are asking about them all the times, and they often, keep resorting back to the same few games that that exist in that niche. And I don't know. I'd say if you're a developer working on a sci-fi traditional roguelike, you're going to be getting a lot of attention when you put your game out. And that is no difference here because Approaching Infinity hitting Steam now has been getting a lot of attention. So I'm really excited to check it out. The game has been in development. I think I saw the developer mentioned on Discord for at least 7 years. Not all that time active development. So it's been worked on for quite a while. Some more tidbits from the Steam page. The universe is infinite. There's no limit to the number of sectors and planets you can explore, and no level cap. Everything keeps getting more powerful, including your enemies. That's kind of one of the big draws to this game, or the big features that the developer has chosen to highlight, is the infinite worlds that it generates for you to explore. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the game. I was actually just looking at this with Golden Krone Hotel, which has a infinite end game option the player can take on, and it's kind of a similar idea where there's infinite levels and you kind of have the same monsters, but they keep getting stronger, and there's a few procedural generated bosses you get on every floor. And the scaling is always a little weird. I feel like there's like a tipping point where either the game scales faster than the player, or the player scales faster than the game. I guess Risk of Rain is another game that kind of has that same effect. And it'd be interesting to see how this game tackles that problem. Another thing about infinite games is, in my estimation, they often become quite sandboxy, which is a bit of a turnoff to me sometimes. And that was actually a concern of mine when I first saw this game. But there are ways to win the game, and there are 9 victory conditions currently, and apparently a 10th on the way, planned for in the early access development cycle. Another thing that has been highlighted is the procedural crafting. Each new game scrambles the crafting recipes. So you might be able to combine 2 items to make one thing one game, and the next game it'll be different. And that's a cool idea I've seen discussed. I haven't played too many games that have actually implemented this. I think there have been a few 7DRLs that have done it. So it'll be interesting to see how this game uses that, how big of an emphasis it is, and how it plays out. I know that becomes confusing for some players, just trying to figure out everything. So I think that's a hard mark to hit well. So it'll be great to see how this game approaches that. Again, this game is in early access. A few notes about that from the Steam page. Approaching Infinity is a complete game, but from my current perspective, it's the background for a substantially richer and more complex experience. Deeper interactions, superior stories, and you, the Steam community, can help. Throughout reading this page, that's been a emphasis, is that they're looking for a lot of feedback from the Steam community and from the players. And it even says, Approaching Infinity uses written words, visual art, and level designs of hundreds of people. I want the Steam community to contribute planet names, poetry, short references, abstract art, and shipwreck levels that will be curated and added to the game. That's a pretty cool idea there, getting a lot of input from the player base. They said it'll be in early access for about 6 months. They think that they're going to be catching a lot of the errors that may exist in the first few weeks and then adding features from there on out. They say it's already fully playable, winnable, losable, traditional roguelike game set in space. Planned features include expanding planets, a built-in shipwreck editor, geological events, and more personal involvement between captain, crew, and aliens, etc. But the real motivation to be in early access is all the interactions, quality of life improvements, and totally new ideas that the community will suggest. And yeah, based on the screenshots in the trailer, it looks like you got a ship, and you get to run around space, and you can visit planets and stuff. It seems really cool, has a lot of potential. Checks a lot of boxes for me right off the bat, so I'm really excited to see how the gameplay is. And on that note, let's get right into the game. I will note that we are playing version 1.5G, it looks like right here. This is a hot fix that got applied shortly after the game entered early access, so a few bugs probably got cut off right off the bat. So we're playing on that version, and again, it's in early access. I would be surprised if we didn't find other bugs or areas that need polish, so we're going to keep that in mind as we approach the game. Alright, let's check it out. New game setup. So I'm assuming this is our captain. It just says portrait, but they all have different descriptions. Probably just procedural generation. I'll stick with the default that it gave us. Ames Sheridan wonders how deep the caves go. Well, in this game, I assume they are infinite. Well, maybe not the caves. Select class/skill. Science. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it looks like these are the classes and these are skills. Okay, and I can change these. So science, engineering, planetary, tactical navigation, social. So the default here was science, anatomy, damage bonus on away missions. This is pretty cool. Constantly heals away team. More data from pickups. I think to not get bogged down with all of this stuff, let's stick with the default. There's a randomize all button. I feel like we kind of are randomized just from sticking with the default, so let's just stick with that. I heard medium was kind of easy for experienced roguelike players, so I'm going to start on hard difficulty, which I saw recommended. A few people have been playing it. Select ship, we have the Light Explorer, named the Black Fist. One weapon, good shield, good sensors, no armor, that's concerning. Large crew and supplies, many device tools. Permadeath, we'll leave that on. Starting credits. I think pay it forward might be some way of transferring. I'm not gonna guess. I think it might be a way to keep some gold from previous games or something. But let's not look at that or speculate too much. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Would you like to play a tutorial level to familiarize yourself with the game? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Welcome to Approaching Infinity. First, try moving around. Use the number pad, the VI keys, or right-click the mouse. Alright. We've got our menus over here on the right. F1 for help. I'm curious. Okay, so the options on the title screen only had, like, very simple audio options. I saw, yeah, one of the Steam updates mentioned there's this tooltip option. I think we're going to turn that on. So that'll give us more information. Tutorial messages activated. Captain warning messages set to high. Try and let the game hold our hands a bit as we try and learn the controls. It does seem like there's a lot of stuff to do in this game, so it might be overwhelming without some extra information. That was on by default. Alright, cool. Alright, so it said we can right click. Okay, so this must be the tooltips. I can see how that'll be annoying if you know what everything is. Asteroid for mining, and I can use the number pad, it looks like. Bump into these asteroids to mine them. Let's see, you mined an asteroid. You picked up a raw ore. Cool, so following that roguelike formula of just bumping into things to perform whatever action you do on them. It's a nice start. There are installed ship components here. Light arc missile, Class 1 plasma field, Series 1 magnetic scanners, Mark 1 fission engine. Okay, so just a bunch of parts. Engines, scanners, shields. Picked up some boxes of boxes. Heck yeah. Reminds me of our Cogmind humpback storage memes. Let's see, some nebula ahead. It's safe to travel through, but blocks your sensors. Sometimes enemies hide there too. Captain gains 1 experience. Wonder what that was for. This is basically the equivalent of a dark room in like NetHack or something. Uncovering the dark areas of the map gives you data, as does combat and item pickups. Sell your data for credits. Oh, does that mean exploring all of this stuff? It's like an incentive to explore every tile, which is interesting. That seems like it could encourage... Well, you probably want to do that anyways, because there could be like loot there. Let's see, beyond the yellow star is a Terran planet. Go there and land. Press D for dock, or space for smart action, or left click your ship. What does left clicking the ship do? Okay, I think that means if we're on there. No? What about D? Wait, is that the planet? No, it's beyond the star. There we go. That's cool, the planet blocks your line of sight. I wonder if there's a way to tell what space will do if it's a smart action. Oh, that said something in the tooltip, like 0% oxygen or something. Cool, so now we're in like the crew mode. We got a landing party up here. We have hit points, oxygen, survival chance. 100, that's good. 4 crew. 0 officers. Bushes, foodstuffs. Alright, let's grab some foodstuffs. Welcome to your first away mission. Actually, the captain doesn't usually go planet side, so your game won't end here if the landing party dies here. Shuttle back to the ship. Pressure refill oxygen and transfer cargo. Uh-oh. Get some snakes. Repugnant snakes at that. How do we fight these guys? Just bump them. Explore, but watch your oxygen. If it runs out, the party will die. Except on Terran planets. Then maybe they'll just catch a horrible alien disease. On planets, you can bump monsters to attack them. This often provides maximum amount of damage, but is determined by your equipped melee weapon. It also leaves you vulnerable to being hit. Looks like our melee weapon is the sonic shotgun. Or no, sonic knife. We have a stun shotgun. So can I use the shotgun? You'll probably tell us about that. Maybe the F key? No. Oh yeah, I just had to have them in the range of our rectangle here. Cool. Killed him with our stun shotgun. So that's damage 8, range to 0/2. So that's what this thing is. 2 tiles away, it looks like. Oh, it'll attack 3 adjacent targets. I wonder if it has ammo. It must have some kind of ammo, right? Our sonic knife is damage 5, speed 25. This is speed 0. Grade 8 spacesuit, HP 12. Oxygen 66. It has like a vision range. Cool. Usually better to shoot monsters from far away. Left click or press plus to select a target. Left click again or press F to fire. Oh. Looks like we're trying to figure this stuff out like right before the tooltip pops in. Return to your shuttle if you need to refill your oxygen. If you want to leave, stand on the shuttle and press a D or left click yourself. That was plus. I guess we have to have like an enemy in range. What is that? Can we step in the water? We cannot. 50% oxygen. Alright, we'll refill. Aha! You have found a Viraxuginian datapad with a partial set of coordinates that could lead you to a star temple. You really need to return to the shuttle right now. Your oxygen is about to run out, which is usually lethal. Touch shuttle refill, then keep exploring. Cargo space is limited and determined by your chosen ship class. Ship components take up more room than standard cargo. If you need more room, you can press A to abandon / drop cargo. So we're quite limited by oxygen here. Terrain and cover. I was wondering about this since there's different tile types. Planetary terrain can have many effects on your landing party. Any kind of terrain that blocks line of sight will also provide you with some protection from ranged attacks. Standing on mountains will increase your field of view. Lava can set you on fire. Oh, I thought the mountain said blocked movement. See if I can step on those. Some enemies can cause effects that do damage over time, like fire, poison, and energy. Some devices and skills can lessen or prevent this damage. Status effects stack and can easily kill you. I'm sort of poisoned right now. No tooltip for that. I wonder if returning heals that. Yeah, so I can't step on these mountains. Yeah, blocks sight, blocks movement. It's weird that the tooltip just said that we could step on it. Whoops. Took one more movement than I needed to. Alright, let's try shooting stuff again. So it said plus. Oops, I accidentally attacked him. Back up. Let's try using our shotgun. Okay, so before I hit plus, and I tried to move it with the number pad, but I moved into the snake by accident. So I wonder if I shoot the guy behind the one in front, if it hits them both. It hit the guys outside of my range. Interesting. Alright, we're taking poison damage. More food out here. Cutting a little close there. It'd be nice to have like a ruler or something to see how many tiles things are away. Just because like how important this oxygen meter is. Your cargo hold is full. While in space, you can press A to abandon some cargo. Be careful though. If you leave valuable components, they might disappear as soon as you look away. Does that mean I won't pick up this stuff? Alright, I think we're ready to leave. Actually, I want to take some notes. Like about that, like, mountain thing and stuff. This is an early access. Give some feedback. Alright, let's head back to the ship. Uh-oh. 2 members of the away team died on Dax Point. The mission lasted over 390 turns. What killed us? Oh, it's because we lost health? Interesting. I guess that makes sense. I wonder how that works, if it's like random based on how much damage you sustained. 38 food. We do have 4 space left. Or is that -4? Yeah, I did pick up 4 food after I said we were full, didn't I? Is it automatically dropping stuff? It is. Well, let's drop food. Since we have so much of it. And I'm gonna pick the boxes of boxes back up. Were the boxes giving us additional cargo space? I think they may have been. Space left 0. Huh, these really do stack. That's funny. Now it's time to start worrying about space pirates. They're hostile but cowardly. Left click the enemy or hit F or plus to target. See the list of information come up on the right. To fire, hit F or 5, or just click him again. Head is a radiation belt. It will damage your shields. Proceed quickly. Where's the pirate? Your shields are down! When you stop taking damage for a few turns, they will begin to recharge. Hull damage more permanent and more difficult and costly to repair. Some ship components have cooldowns. This is the amount of turns that need to pass before the item can be used again. Components that are grayed out are in their cooldown period. Alright, so our shield just went down. Ah, so here's the shields. How do we miss the pirate encounter? That's weird. Space stations. It's a banker station, a place to repair and resupply, buy and sell, hire crew, and take contracts. Go dock with it. Welcome to the Sector 0 banker station. Buy some supplies, then go to the commodities exchange and sell all the loot you've collected. Alright. So we're in the lobby right now. We have some services. Hire a full crew for $750. I'm guessing we can hold up to 32. So that automatically gives us 10 guys. Supplies. Okay, so here's our supplies. Do we have gold? Is data gold? I think we're supposed to sell data for credits, right? Yep, this is right here. I guess, I don't know if data is worthwhile. Do we just always sell that for credits? I don't know if we can do anything else with it. I'll definitely sell those for credits. Take a look at the other options you have here. If you're carrying spare components, sell them in the pawn shop. When done, press D or space to exit. Perform all actions. I bet you it's very common to sell all your data and fully restock crew and supplies at these stations. Commodities exchange and the common excha. That's a weird word to try to say. You can buy and sell goods for trade. Numbers in the best column show in which sector you have found the best price on each item. Buy low and sell high. Yeah, so apparently you can go back and forth between sectors and make some money. I don't know how big of a focus on here, but at the very least it's a neat little side thing you can do, it seems like. As long as it doesn't get too tedious, actually. Like some kind of like tedious, like infinite money exploit. But in general, it's a really cool idea. I think the yellow stuff is ship stuff. I don't know, I'm guessing. Starship Outfitters, new ship parts. Visit the Starship Outfitters to buy new ship components, weapons, defensive engines, etc. The plus and minus keys give a quick comparison. Or no, plus and minus symbols. Give a quick comparison to your existing components. You can also mouse over for more detailed information. I think Medbay sounds cool. What is this number? Is how much it costs? Yeah, it must be. I do have 26,000 credits. This is minus minus. I currently have a used warp speed drive. Pawn shop. I should have read that. Looks like a place where you can sell stuff though. Contracts office. You can accept missions for payment. Follow the directions in your quest log and return for an award. Paying contracts. A certain planet in Sector 2 has a species of crystalline nuts that we wish to exploit. Travel there and collect 15 samples. Sure. We don't have any other goals yet. The Pay It Forward system allows you to take some of the credits you have now and donate them towards a future game. Percentage of each donation is taken as a service fee. Completing achievements will add funds to your account. I feel like we should ignore this part of the game. It kind of defeats the roguelike principle of, you know, starting the same, you know, on the same ground and footing every game. I don't think I'm going to take part in this for now. Shipyard. Though it is very expensive, you can trade in your old ship and get something new. Each class of ship has its own strengths and weaknesses, and many have built-in devices that that don't take up space. All of your existing equipment transfers between the ships. Nothing here. Oh, whoops! I accidentally departed. I probably would have done something there. You're doing great. Now you have a pretty good idea of how to play. Continue on until you find a warp point. That'll be the gateway to the rest of the game. All right, so it looks like we finished the tutorial. I actually want to go back in here. Oh, so just moving a tile there uses more supplies. That's interesting. I wonder how many tiles you move with one supply. And how much data you get and credits from exploring tiles. And how that balances out. This is minus minus plus plus. This is plus minus. So, does seem like they just kind of even out, not knowing how the other stats come into play yet. Don't know what all these commodities do. Oh, I think these are just things you can buy and sell. I don't think they actually do anything. Interesting. I think I'm just going to sell everything here so we can start on a fresh footing in the next sector. We'll And I bet you this is like, I wonder if this is like randomized a bit, so you don't know every game like, oh, weapons normally sell for this price, and this thing is giving me a really terrible sale price. You just have to like explore like multiple sectors and figure out what the value is in your galaxy really, and go from there. Cool. I'm digging the game so far. What is that thing there? Move the mouse cursor over it to find out. The readout is in the top right. I'm not pointing, it'll say where you are. Use the option menu to activate tooltips on everything. I wonder if there's a way to hover over stuff like this without using the mouse. Like an inspect command. Spatial anomaly. Doesn't look like we know much about it. Dangerous planets. Ahead is a molten planet. Your crew would not last long there because every step is deadly. If you land, you'll probably lose your crew. I mean, we have to find out, right? Captain, the landing party would most likely die from environmental damage before the shuttle is ready to return to the ship. This mission is cancelled. Mission impossible. Okay, I guess we can't do that. Warp points. Go to that warp point and hit W for warp, or click on your ship, but make sure you have enough supplies. Uh-oh. Sigourney Freighter says, coming through, make way. Supplies. What is this? Is this a pirate? Let's see what he does. Is there a wait command? Reputation. This screen says what other intelligent races think of you, from 0, active hatred, to 100, intense love. When a race likes you enough, they will ask for help on their endeavors. Okay. Oh yeah, I read this on one of the update notes or something. So there's, or on the Steam page. So there's 7 different like information windows. So I guess we have 2 areas we can display 2 of them at a time. Devices. Devices are extra things you can plug into your ship. They have very wide range of non-standard effects. The number of devices you can equip is determined by your reactor. Okay, so Sigourney is an alien species, it looks like. They're neutral to us. The Banker's another one. I think the Steam page said there was 12 species. Or at least like that we have like diplomacy options with. Alright, so this game's interesting so far. We have combat, we have space flight, we have, you know, crew landing mode. We have space stations, and there's an economy, and diplomacy, and relations. Looks like there's a ton of stuff to this game. Science lab increases the amount of data gathered from all sources. Immunization station reduces the damage and transmission of diseases that are brought back to the ship. Our away team gear, cargo, our Firax artifacts. Our map legend. Cool. Officer specifics. To take advantage of planetary skills, officers must be assigned. Click the away team button. Green means they will go on away missions, but be aware, this makes them vulnerable to being killed. Will you risk them? So I think if they die, we lose the game. Alright, well, I'm not gonna send them off. What does promote do? Not enough XP, so you can level up and maybe get another skill. So what did our starting skill do? Significantly increases the damage your away team can inflict by determining the softest targets on the beasties. Nice. That's how we wrecked all those green snakes. Installation menu. Slots and installation. Everything goes in a slot. There are 3 weapon slots, each for a particular size of weapon. Your rack here determines the number of weapons and devices you can have installed. Am I supposed to do something here? I guess I don't have any devices. I do have devices. I guess I need new ones? I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. This is supposed to be the crafting button. Options. Abandoned cargo. Statistics. The stats screen. The screen shows a wealth of information about your exploits. Number of quests completed, monsters killed, your total stealth and evasion, how fast your ship and away team move, etc. Also shows various game settings like difficulty and permadeath. Cool. We have 3 fame. We're almost famous from killing them snakes. Suitable for frozen planet? Not molten ones, we've learned. Active effects. The screen will show the name and amount of effects that are being applied to your ship and crew at any given time. Effects can come from devices, officer skills, and artifacts. Note that the unidentified artifacts do not register on the screen. We get improved data gathering. I think that's from science. Away team bonus damage plus 10. That's from that anatomy skill. And immunizer plus 1. That must be from that ship device we had. Achievements. There are over 140 achievements in Approaching Infinity. From killing pirates to catching diseases and petting bunnies. We've got an achievement for that. Achievements grant rewards to pay it forward and are only given in permadeath games. Whoa. 6 officers at one time. Reach cave depth 9 on normal plus. Normal plus. Help screen. Okay, so this is where we can refresh the controls. Anything interesting here we should note that we haven't learned in the tutorial yet? Okay, R is the rest key. I was looking for that before. Or numpad 0. Toggle weapon safety on and off. That's an interesting option. I guess that's so you don't accidentally shoot. It's funny to call it a safety. We have auto explore, auto move to exit, cloak. In-game bug file report option. Okay, so we can scroll both info windows with the keyboard, go previous messages. Okay, so 5 on the numpad is also the smart action key, which is either DW or F. So that docks, lands, departs, warps, or fires. Okay, cool. I'll probably resort to that for a while. Awesome. Well, it looks like we've gotten through the basics and the UI a bit. So I think we're ready to explore on our own. That was a thorough tutorial. There's a ton of stuff to do in this game. This feels like a little break point, but I don't think it would be fair to stop the video here. Just doing like a tutorial on the basics. We have to adventure on. So let's continue. Okay, so this is filling up our supplies in the top right. Alright, we're already filled up. Okay. Select destination. Sector 1, unexplored. Freedom! Welcome to the infinite universe. You are free to explore space and choose your own path, but if you need a starting place, then be aware. One of the planets in this sector might hold a clue to an ancient alien temple. We already got one of those, didn't we? I thought we got something that told us Where we might get a alien temple. Did I sell it? The warp drive must be what lets us go between sectors. Oh, you haven't unlocked crafting yet. Install crafting lab device. That's why this takes us back here. I wonder how that thing works that said something about the temple we got before. Alright, cool. Let's explore space a bit. Sure. Let's check out this planet. Uh-oh. Furious Mantis. Oh my god. A sapphire carnivorous plant. What was that noise? Is this stuff not all hostile? Huh, I'm not gonna kill stuff if it's not harmful. I bet you those things just don't move. I'm not here just to kill all alien life. We're gonna be... Oh snap. This thing hit us. Well, I don't like that. Oh my god, it's wrecking us. I'll back off and just shoot you, I guess. And I just noticed... Oh, where'd the messages go? Hold up. We landed and it said, exploring Kim Thale, a Terran-cratered planet. Isn't Kim Thale the guitar player from Soundgarden? Oh shit, our oxygen's getting low? If so, that's awesome that you got a planet named after him. Life goals. Alright, well this planet is kind of kicking our ass. Sprouts? What do those do? Oops. This oxygen thing is a weird limitation. It's almost annoying to play around. I think it does serve like as a useful mechanic in this game. Oh, we're almost dead. I should just leave. That planet was a bust. 5 members of the away team died on Kim Thale. Lesson learned. Don't fuck with Kim Thale. Alright, let's try this planet. Looks like the shuttle needs time to like re-land and take off once you've landed. I guess my pacifistic intentions went away quite quickly once I realized how deadly these things are. They pack a punch. Oops. I wonder if there's like an auto return to shuttle button. I think that could be valuable. Here we go. What is this? The Fall of Terra. Ancient History, The Fall of Terra, Chapter 1. These few sectors were the last holdout of the Terran Coalition, a once great stellar civilization. What happened? Whoops, how do I aim at the other guy again? There. Oh shoot, I gotta get back. Well, we full explored. Oh shoot. And then I wrecked my crew at the very end. It'd be nice if I could know like which tiles had those guys on it, even when they're out of range. I could see that being annoying for enemies that move though. Three members of the away team died on white noise. Oh, what was that? Ship? Shuttle was ready to launch. Oh, the Tentaculan Explorer says, do not interfere with our endeavors. I wonder if that was a... Yep, the Tentaculans. They're a little cold towards us. That's the same ship it looks like. Well, this planet looks pleasant. Flowers. Beaches. Oh shoot, tons of snakes. Oh my god, tons and tons of snakes. Where are they coming from? So this is all food. These are basically just giving us trading commodities. I'm wondering if every planet has like a treasure of some sort on it, like we've seen in the last two we've explored. Like one just had like that ancient history thing. I don't know how valuable that is. Okay, here we go. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, what is this? Laser sensors. Wait. Okay, we get data down here too. Uh-oh. Oh my god, my oxygen is at 1. I'm 1 tile away from the shuttle. That was close. Alright, we basically full explored. I'm not gonna bother going for everything. There was an auto-explore button. I wonder if that's worth trying on these planets. The entire away team survived this mission on Rock Island. Way to go. Oh, so what did we pick up? I didn't even pay attention to that. More Fear-X coordinates. So where do I punch those in? I want to head to those coordinates. Supplies. Most of your actions in space consume supplies. Moving, shooting, warping, etc. Supplies are limited. If you run out, you will become stranded, unable to move or shoot. You can resupply at stations and sometimes find supplies on away missions. Don't run out. We're about half. We do want to find a station in this sector. I wonder if every sector has a station or not. There's a legend. Pulsar. Block sensors and movement. It's like a space mountain. There's a station. Does that ship out of supplies? Blue supergiant. Spatial anomaly. Scientific data. Let's see. Perform all actions. Oh, food and raw ore sells for a lot more here than the last place. Interesting. I don't know if we can go back to Sector 0 though, because that was the tutorial place. Crafting lab. I feel like we should buy that just to open up a new part of the game. Who knows if it's technically like optimal or whatever. Actually, we have to be able to get back to Sector 0. Otherwise, how do we do our quest? Sector 3 is rich in natural deposits of Yeah. Collect 13 and return them. Sure. Honestly, it wasn't a ton of money, it looked like, since we just got that much from selling data. But we need things to do, right? So we haven't had any space combat yet, so I don't know how important it is to, like, upgrade our ship. I don't know if that laser sensor is an upgrade. We should take a look at that before potentially selling it. Scan range 3/4. Range. Oh, so 4 is what we have now, in parentheses. So yeah, we want to sell this. It's not as good as what we have. Surplus laser shotgun. It looks worse than our stun shotgun, and yep, it's correct with the minus. I guess our starting ship's decent. Well, that's all we have to do here. Okay, so this quest is in Sector 2. Wait, so we can never return that quest, because we can't go back to Sector 0. That's odd. Or maybe we just have to go to any banker place? The bankers. Okay, maybe I can come back to any banker station for that. Well, let's find out. A certain planet in Sector 2 has a species of crystalline nuts that we wish to exploit. Travel there and collect 15 samples. So that's our quest. Entering Galactic region. You are now entering a region of space known as the Forgotten Battleground. A great war was fought and lost here long ago. And it is full of ion storms. Whatever those do. Block sensors cause moderate damage. Okay, let's stay out of there. Alright, I'm curious for the auto-explorer. You've activated the auto-explore function. Your ship or away team will head toward an unexplored area and try to reveal the map. Auto-explore will disengage whenever something of interest is found, or if there might be an enemy nearby. And I think I read that the developer make a comment that said this needed improvement, so maybe we don't want to use this too much, but I am curious. Did I walk through an ion storm? It looks like we took damage or something. Ion storm flash. Oh, maybe just being adjacent to these can hurt sometimes. Alright, so there's a ship outside of our sensors. Okay, our shields have dropped a lot. Can we see their stats in any way? It's concerning, like, having no idea how strong these ships are. What's supposed to go here? Am I supposed to click on you? Okay, yeah, it did show up after we shot them. Small opportunist pirate ship. Condition 3%, attitude spooked, weapon is recharging. Let's keep shooting you. Looks like our ship is smoking a bit. Oh, I have to rest. Our missiles are on cooldown. Shields at 10%. Boom. Nice little graphical effect there. There's a shipwreck over here. We embark here. The remains of the UGQ Turnima. Oh, heck yeah. We're looting ships now. The heck is that? A mysterious egg? Oh, jeez. Okay, this does tell us the threat level, mostly harmless. Oh shoot, I rested too many times. Oh, I should have backed up and used that choke point. I figured a shotgun could probably take down that swarm pretty quickly. Uh-oh, I heard that blow up. We just pick up. Looking device, sweet. Radiation. Damaging irradiated area. Impassable damaged area. So these doors open when you're next to them, and these doors don't open until you get onto their tile. Oh yeah, automatic doors and non-automatic doors, okay. So monsters can move through these, but if they can't open doors, they can't go through that one. Interesting. Oh shoot, moved too far. So I'm guessing these things can't open that other door. Keep forgetting about my oxygen. I'm glad there's that annoying beeping sound. What is this? It's weird, isn't it? I'll take a screenshot of that. Seems odd. So did we venture into the radiation? I wonder if something's there. Nope. A lot of damage from that. So someone died because I walked into that. I feel kind of bad about that. Alright, another pirate ship. Oh, he has more range than us. That's annoying. Frozen planet. The statistics screen said that we could do frozen missions. Nice. One shot, one kill. Give me your credits. Yeah, so just being like adjacent to these things is kind of dangerous. Alright, let's explore. What is this ship called? The Royale Riofug. Like how the ships have different like floor tiles and wall tiles and all that good stuff. It's an interesting door. Space zombie? Threat very low. Attitude insulted. Sentient remains. Reanimated by question mark. Short circuit. This ship is like infested by space zombies. Achievement unlocked: Exterminator. Killed 100 planet monsters. Oh, I should go back here. These guys are slow, so I can kite them and stuff. Dude, I need like an oxygen upgrade, so I don't have to worry about that. Star Temple? That was the last clue you needed. Open your quest log to find a Firax Star Temple. Oh, so we needed to capture a couple of them. Very cool. Sector 4. Alright. I like how you kind of have no goals, but then they come up. You get quests and Star Temples and stuff. That's pretty neat. Alright, certain traps are dangerous and are considered... Or certain areas are dangerous and are considered traps. Yes, the traps are considered traps. What I thought I was reading at first. These include radioactive areas, unstable areas in caves, and short-circuiting areas and shipwrecks. Some traps can actually spread once activated, so it's best to avoid them completely. Oh shoot. Did I walk over that? Oh, if I just walk next to it. Okay. Just sciencing that out. To my detriment. So, could there be something hidden over here? Looks like not. What's our cargo hold look like? We have a lot of space. What is that? Not even on the map. Oh, our crystalline nuts. I knew there was gonna be a guy there. I was like, maybe I should approach this from a wider angle. Nope. Oh, there's a bunny. Can we pet the bunny for an achievement? It's a raging bunny. I'm not gonna pet the bunny this time around. You pet the raging bunny. Okay, I pet it. Hey, where's my achievement? Cute furry hopper, attitude scared. Oh, it says raging. I thought it was gonna kill me. Let's promise an achievement. What is that? Oh, just the mountains that this planet has. Oops, walked right into that. And again. Let's see, 4 more nuts. Oh my god, I feel like a monster for killing that first bunny. I guess pacifism is completely out the window for us. Oh, we have 16 now? What was that? There's something else down here? Oh, the plant killed a bunny. Sinister carnivorous plant eats the raging bunny. Oh my god. As if I needed another reason to kill those things. We will be the defenders of the bunnies. I'm just trying to move fast, but if I accidentally pet a bunny, there's a bonus, right? I'm gonna take one back with me on the ship. Well, we all survived, even at 30 health. Huh. Lucky. Alright, so we can complete that mission now, but I guess we have to leave the sector and we should finish exploring this. I think this has been a good preview and a good idea of the game so far, so I'm going to call the first video here, but I'm looking forward to continue this game. It's very compelling so far. A little easy and somewhat uneventful so far, but I mean, what else do you expect in the early game of some games like this? So I'm not totally surprised, and I'm really excited to see what happens as we progress, as we get like new equipment, upgrading our ship, experience for a commander and new skills, all that cool stuff. But yeah, I am enjoying this very much so far. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, go ahead and thumbs up the video. If you have any feedback, you can leave in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, and if you want to continue the conversation, head over to our Discord. Links are below. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you next time.